Anxiety, worry, constant self-doubt. Aren't you tired of this yet? Listen, if you're here, you probably have some goals and dreams you'd like to achieve. Yet at the same time, do you ever feel like at every possible opportunity, at every turn, your brain, instead of helping you, it's actually holding you back? Like instead of encouraging you to go for it, it just spends its time tearing you down and listing out all the reasons why you can't. So instead of you moving forward, you just keep thinking to yourself, what will people think of me? What if I get rejected? What if I fail? What if I make a mistake? What if I'm not good enough? Stop. Imagine for a moment if you could take that self-doubt, that worry, that anxiety, and delete it from your life and instead install high self-esteem, self-belief coursing through you, and an unshakable sense of self-confidence in your life. Just imagine what would happen in your life. Perhaps you can already vividly see the impact that this upgrade in self-confidence would have on your career, business, as well as your personal life. Or in case you can't just yet, let's see what the science says. Well, firstly, it proves that people with higher levels of confidence are far more likely to get promoted, to rise to leadership positions, and make better business and career decisions, in turn helping them to earn more money, as well as get the respect they deserve from others. Self-confident people also get more dates, have more friends, and better intimate relationships. Or as the saying states, confidence is sexy. They're also less anxious, less stressed. They develop healthier habits and experience better mental health, as well as report higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. It's for these reasons that while self-doubt is a massive weakness and crutch on your journey to achieving success, self-confidence, on the other hand, really is like a superpower. Except, unlike a superpower in the movies, it's not reserved for one or an elite handful of superheroes. It's something that's available to all of us. Hey there, my name's Bogdan, author of multiple best-selling books like Skilled Success and Self-Mastery, international speaker, high-performance coach, and founder of the education platform Potentia. All things which would have been kind of impossible, or at least very, very hard for me to do if I hadn't worked on my confidence first. See, today, people, they go through my videos, they go through my courses, they see me speak on stages to large crowds, and they assume that I've always been so confident, so bold, so charismatic. But here's the real truth about me. I was terrible in social situations, and I would too often let self-doubt get the better of me, often making me shy away from or avoid opportunities to express my true self and to pursue what I wanted in my life. And as you might imagine, I absolutely hated this about myself, and I really wanted to change it. And it's this that led me to study the topic of confidence, which I had a lot of time to do because when I was 13 years old, I made what I look back now as one of the best decisions of my life, which was to voluntarily drop out of high school. I spent the 8, 9, 10 hours that other kids were spending in school studying the things that I felt were more important, such as what creates success, what makes someone a high achiever, how do you get what you want in life. In search of answers, I spent many, many years reading hundreds and hundreds of books, studying the foundational makeup of the human brain and the amazing research being done in the fields of psychology and neuroscience, performance psychology, and many other fields like it, as well as looking into and deconstructing the mindset and the habits and the daily practices of some of the world's highest achievers, including Olympic athletes and world-class musicians, top CEOs, business leaders, investors, and so much more. And just one of the topics that I dove really, really deep into, more out of necessity for myself, like I just mentioned, is this. It's confidence. I studied it almost obsessively, I researched it extensively, and more than that, I started implementing the things that I learned into my life. And some things I learned, they kind of worked. Other things, frankly, they didn't. But some things were extremely, extremely powerful and life-changing for me. And taking those things and implementing those things helped me to boost my level of confidence. And with that, decrease anxiety, decrease worry, that shyness, that awkwardness, as well as boost confidence, boost charisma, and help me to achieve the things that I mentioned in my life. And I'm so, so happy that I did, and I took those things and I implemented them into my life. But here's the most important part. See, this isn't about me. anyone can do this. See, our entire lives we've been sold a lie. And that lie is that your level of self-esteem, your level of self-confidence, as well as your charisma as well. These are things that are kind of like a fixed traits that you can't really do much about. But that is a big fat lie. The truth is, as new research shows, your level of self-esteem and your confidence, it can be developed, it can be improved, it can be transformed. However, and this is the kicker, this is very, very hard to do if you're only following the conventional approaches to self-esteem, to your self-confidence. See, giving participation trophies to kids while they're growing up, or as adults, speaking affirmations into the mirror, this isn't gonna do much for your true level of self-esteem and confidence. I'm sorry, but it's just not. Fortunately, there is something that will. There is a better approach that goes much deeper and will help you to level up your self-esteem, your self-confidence, and do so much more quickly and much more easily as well. It's an approach based on applying a series of little known yet proven psychological methods, just like I did, that go deep into your brain and upregulate how you think and how you feel about yourself. And yes, it's perfectly safe and perfectly legal. In fact, it's an approach and a system that's already helping people, not just me, but people all around the world, to finally break free from the shackles of self-doubt, of constant worry, anxiety, that shyness, awkwardness, and level up their confidence for good and get amazing results. And it's this approach, this system, and these precise psychological methods that I've distilled and I'll be sharing with you inside my brand new training course called Unshakeable Confidence. In part 1 of this course, we deconstruct the topics of self-esteem and self-doubt and self-confidence. And you'll learn the truth about what it really takes to start fully believing in yourself and living your life confidently, boldly, powerfully, courageously, and authentically. In part 2 of the course, you'll learn powerful state-shifting strategies that you can use to change how you feel in an instant, releasing anxiety, getting rid of stress, and tuning into this feeling of confidence on command. And finally, in part 3, you'll learn the mechanisms and the psychological methods for building an unshakable sense of core self-confidence. So check all the information down below this video and get access to this approach, this system, and this in-depth training course guiding you through it all now.